Hello and welcome to Ruby's podcast. I am Ruby Alice and I'm happy to present Ladies Club Talks episode 2. The ladies are continuing the discussion which you had listened to in the first episode. Since this is a continuation of episode 1, if you had missed listening to it, please click the link given below in the description box to take a listen for better understanding. Please like and share the podcast with everyone in your contact list. And if you're a first-time listener, please subscribe to this channel too. You could also share your comments below to let me know what you think about today's episode. Thank you. Come, let's listen to what is being discussed in today's episode.
That must be Ezhil. Let me check. Welcome, Ezhil.
Hi Vimala. Hello everyone. I'm sorry I'm a latecomer once again.
That's okay. It's only a surprise if you come in early.
That's really mean. By the way, have you all started?
No, Your Royal Highness, we were waiting for your grand entry.
I sent a message to you, Alice. Didn't you tell them?
Oh, she did, Ezhil. Don't worry.
Come on, Ezhil. They are just worrying you. We are happy that you could make it.
Thank you so much. Makes me feel less guilty.
Haha, here comes another one with guilt.
Why? Who else is feeling guilty? Anyone came late like me?
Forget about guilt and all. Like to have something?
Yes. Some water, please, if you don't mind.
Here it is. And please have some samosas. Do you want me to heat them up?
No, thank you. It's warm enough. Delicious. Did you make them?
No, I bought it from a nearby bakery. They make real good ones, you know. My children love to have them. And I thought I could buy from there. But I baked some brownies for you people. Shall I bring it in now?
I think we can have it a little later. Or does anyone want it now?
Not now, Da.
So, what have you all been discussing?
We were talking about increasing our contributions towards our charity work.
Oh, but why?
Ranjani felt that we should donate more to Guna's orphanage. Are you aware that Jeya and Ranjani visit the orphanage every month?
Oh, yes, I am. I think we all know that, don't we?
Good. This time, Guna had narrated their financial struggles. So, Ranjani felt that we should increase our contributions. And since she started feeling too bad about their plight, Alice felt that she was getting drawn into survivor's guilt.
Survivor's guilt? What is that?
We have discussed that in detail, but if you want to know about it, please talk to Alice later.
I understand. I'll certainly do that. But I feel the same way as Ranjani, you know?
Really?
Yeah, it's like the whole of humanity is so entangled in a dark web of selfishness that they hardly bother to extend help.
Hey, isn't that too strong an accusation?
No, I have felt that way many times.
Looks like I have company now.
And darlings, please remember that we are part of that humanity too.
Sure, but we are also selfish, aren't we?
Are we? If yes, then why are we trying to help the underprivileged in the orphanage?
But that's not enough, right? I remember reading about a beggar in Mumbai who had been dead for a few days before people realized that he wasn't alive. Had someone cared enough, they could have saved him or at least given him a decent burial.
But haven't you read about the same Mumbaikars helping each other by providing food, shelter and clothing to the affected ones every time after a flood? It not only happens in Mumbai, even in other places when they are ravaged by natural calamities, so many kind-hearted people come forward to support. If your accusation about the whole of humanity is true, don't you think that the altruistic ones will also be accused of selfishness?
A valid point to be considered.
But they do it only once in a while. Floods and other natural calamities don't affect us every day.
So, do you want us to suffer every day?
No. What I'm saying is we aren't doing enough. Or shall I put it this way? That we as a whole humanity is doing very little.
Exactly my sentiments.
That will mean you are belittling the efforts of many who are relentlessly working to help the poor, the needy, the suffering and the underprivileged.
You say many, but I say very less. What? You don't agree? What do you all say?
I see truth in both your opinions.
Before I answer you, please tell me, how do you arrive at such a conclusion?
Which one?
That the whole of humanity is selfish, or that people are doing very little to help others?
Come on, Alice. It's all out there in print, electronic, and social media. Don't we get to know about them day in and day out?
Okay. The news items that are circulated make you believe that humanity is selfish. The same news items make me believe that humanity is benevolent.
Now you're accusing me of pessimism.
No, dear. It's the way we choose to see the glass half full or half empty, and certain vested interests make us believe that it is half empty for their own benefits.
So, you mean to say that the media paints humanity to be selfish for their own selfish reasons?
Of course, yes.
But why should we do that?
I'll explain that. Ezhil, let's assume that you are a judge.
A judge? Me? Good joke.
And what do you think you were doing when you said that the whole of humanity is selfish? Judging, right? And how did that happen? We could say that it was the result of a flawed perception, or by considering only the facts presented by these manipulative agencies that cleverly put forth only such proofs that are needed to convince you and win their case. Come on, my friend. Don't get swayed by the fake news that is floating in the air. Open your eyes and look around. Check out for facts that provide the truth.
Okay, I accept that the news channels and dailies have their selfish motives, but what about the videos that are circulated on social media to support the views aired in the channels?
Aren't we aware that videos can be doctored? And haven't we seen that many governments in the world, corporate bigwigs, and individuals themselves do this to prove their point?
Yeah, we have seen all that in movies.
So, what are you trying to say?
All I'm saying is that we need to use our critical thinking and be cautious before believing anything to be true.
But can someone influence our beliefs?
Quite possible, I think.
Exactly. I think I should mention that there are many ways how our beliefs are influenced. When we were younger, let's say during the childhood stage from 2 to 12, we were force-fed with the beliefs of our elders, family members, or the region where we grew up. We accepted them without questioning as we had not much understanding or reasoning. But during adolescence, when we had gained enough knowledge and started questioning these beliefs, we accepted some and gave up on others. It is during adulthood, that is, after teenage, we started developing our own beliefs. Firstly, we accept certain beliefs based on our past experiences and enhanced it with anything that supported it. For example, I would believe that all traffic police personnel take bribes based on my past experience of one of them demanding a bribe from me, and augment my belief by watching a lot of videos circulated on social media to support this belief.
I have received a lot of such videos too.
And what are the other ways of belief formation?
I wonder if you really want to know. Just now you said that people's beliefs can be influenced.
I may know that theoretically, but I would like to know the practical aspects of it.
When people have no such past experiences, they believe that traffic police officers are corrupt by watching a whole lot of videos that get circulated and by a news agency that propagates it relentlessly and vociferously.
How can that be? The videos have the evidence, right?
We'll come to that in a jiffy. First of all, I hope you are clear on how beliefs are formed.
Is that all? Or are there any other ways besides the one that you have mentioned?
Yes, another way is by accepting what a majority of the population believes in, like the case of the corrupt traffic cops, because everyone around me supports the idea and I'd like to accept it without further questioning, and people are also likely to accept a belief due to fear.
Fear of?
Fear of being rejected or fear of being mocked at and many such things. Hope you get it.
Sort of.
I quite understand, because some people need time to process the information that they have received.
Let Ezhil take time to process the information, Alice. Please continue.
Now, to answer the question that videos carry evidence. I don't know how many of you have watched videos of these police personnel going out of the way to help people in distress. And since I have evidence, I'm 100% sure that all of them are good, right?
But that can't be.
Why not? According to Ezhil, I have the necessary evidence. What do you say, Ezhil?
Are you cornering me?
Not at all, dear. I'm just presenting my case for your understanding.
Okay, let's say because we have seen both types of videos, it will be good to fix a percentage.
Smart. Can we fix that? 25% of them are guilty of this offense and the rest 75% are not?
It's a little tricky, but hypothetically, I think we can.
In that case, is it right to accuse all of them of demanding bribes?
And also to make a claim that all of them are honest is not right too.
Exactly. So we need to exercise caution when we make judgments like the whole of humanity is so entangled in a dark web of selfishness.
Fine, I see your point. And I agree that not all humanity is selfish. But I'm happy that you have accepted that a part of it is.